Alright, No Good Gamer here, and I am going to be using one of my blueprints that I created in Creative, where I tend to test all of my stuff. Now, I have this built way up in the air. This is my base down here, way underneath me. I use the warp pad to get up and down. They're pretty simple to make as long as you have access to amethyst shards and ender pearls. Everything else is pretty standard. So here I'm putting down my blueprint, getting it rotated up to where I want it, and I'm going to end up using the schematic cannon. And what you do is you put one of these down and you stick a chest connected to it. And then you put your blueprint that you've already placed in the world down in it, and if you put a book or a clipboard in there, it'll give you a list of all the materials it'll take to build that. And this one's not too bad. It just has a whole lot of bricks, which is not a big deal. Now we're gonna go get this and yeah. Alright, we will see you in a minute when I go collect all of the materials. And we're back. Took my time going around my entire base, getting stuff out of chests and getting everything crafted up and put together. I had a lot of it already made, like the deployer. I had a couple of those sitting around. I did have to make my funnels and chutes, and a few of the fluid tanks, but otherwise, I have just about everything I'm going to need for this schematic cannon to do its job. Now I can throw this back in here, and it'll get me an update on what I need. I was having issues with it registering all the stuff that I put in there, so I went to break this down, and luckily, I almost lost it. It was super close to falling right into the lava on top of my iron farm. But luckily with my backpack, I got down there quick and figured out right where it landed. I repositioned where this thing goes so it actually updates better. And now, when I check it, boom, completely filled. I come down, grab some gunpowder, because the schematic cannon doesn't work without gunpowder. That's its fuel. So unfortunately, once it absorbs it, that bar you'll see fill up here in a second, if you break down the schematic cannon, you don't get that gunpowder left back. You get what's in the slot, but you don't get what's in the bar. Now, we'll go ahead and hit this and enjoy this little time lapse, because if I would have let you guys watch this at normal speed, this would have taken forever. I have it at about 10 times speed at the moment, so bear with me. One thing I do like about the schematic cannon too is you can start this and just walk off and go back to doing whatever kind of work you were doing already. Anything else you were already setting up, check on your farms, get some things together. I'm usually have about 2 or 3 projects going at a time. This one I kind of dove headfirst into to get it all completed all at once, but most of the time I'll have something like this going, and then I'll have something else generating things that I'm waiting for. Alrighty then. Get that zombie out of here. And now on to the basic setups after putting this thing down. First I want to grab a few torches because clearly it was far too dark over here. Get these around these sides here. And now I need to make me a endless water source real quick so I can get up top and get my water wheels working. Because the power source for this thing is up here. There's that. Grab these, and then water, and then with my trusty jetpack, Come back down and grab it. Oop, not that one. That one. And put this one up. Close her in. And next move is I need to come in here and get the blaze spawner put down. And hopefully not get attacked. Because these guys are angry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh. Burk, burk. I will fix that in a minute. Let's go see. Coming down just fine. But I forgot to put a sword in here. Sword. Now it'll actually do damage. Already got a couple blaze rods. Tiny bit of experience. Alright, cool. Sword's coming through. Takes a few hits. Now to come back and fix this little part. Go ahead and put a couple blocks down so I can actually stand outside instead of sitting on a ladder. Jetpack up. Now let me get this open. Oop, you get down. And this is why I need to get rid of this little path. Oh boy. Oh boy. Get out of the way real quick. Get rid of that one. And that one. And he's sitting on the ledge here. I'll get that one here in a minute. Otherwise I'm done. Alright, now that the blaze farm is done, I can give a bit of an explanation on what's going on with this clunky looking tower here. So I bring down the power with a belt because it's just the cheapest way to do the same thing as in-case chain drive. But yeah, we can start from the bottom, work up. Obviously blaze rods get here, pop it in there, just like that. All of the experience nuggets get sucked up from the disenchanter right into the fluid tank, which is full of experience. My AFK area down here, so I can just sit here and let it run. And I also have this thing built way up in the sky above my base, so I don't have to worry about spawning and stuff if I'm the only one online. It dramatically reduces how many things are affecting how much can actually spawn in here. So this has only been running for maybe 30-45 minutes since I finished it. I did a little bit of an AFK sitting in there afterward. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, let this go to daytime, and I'm gonna use this Minecraft Create Mod Pack's free cam to go around and show you how this works. So following this up, I have my deployer up here with a diamond sword on it. I'm going to need to put a hopper with like a barrel, or honestly just a hopper with like 5 extra swords will be fine. The list filter on here is only there to restrict it from kicking the sword out of the hand of the deployer, or when I have the hopper hooked up, just having them flow through and get kicked over. This way only the nuggets and rods come out so I can collect them as I need. Now, you saw when I set everything up in here, I had to come in and put it down with a contraption. See, this is kind of rare. They don't usually stack up just like that. But as it stands, the majority of the time they tend to just float off to the side. I could remedy this by putting another fan over here on the side pointed over so they just kind of get blown off and fall over. And I may do that later. I will let you guys know in one of my other videos. However, when they hit the ground, they hit these belts and get kicked over, pushed over, and then just like this, they hit that fan and it makes it a lot harder for them to try to float back up and get away from getting a hit. All of it is powered by 3 large water wheels up here, and when I first place down my blueprint after it gets done building, I have to come up here, break this open, put down a few water sources so it actually starts spinning, as you saw earlier in the video. And then I come back up here, set that in there, and then break down all the pieces and come back. I'm going to be putting a metal or an iron trapdoor right here to cover this with a lever so that I can come back and fill up blaze burners, the empty blaze burners, straight from the spotter that's in there. So then I can come up, flip the switch, grab whatever I need, flip the switch, shut it, and come away. And since it's only a single block I'd be opening, the blazes cannot get stuck on it. And other than the one obvious improvement I just noticed that I need to do, let me know if anybody else has any pointers on how to get it to work a little bit better outside of just, adding more spawners that I steal from other fortresses. Well, let me know what you think. It's slow, but it works, it does its job, and I can just sit in here while I'm asleep. Like and subscribe below.